Vail, Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. This is a live look of the covered bridge first thing this morning, and you can see everything is nice and green. We want to thank you for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Thursday, June 23rd edition. We've got a very busy and very fun show ahead of us as we're going to be introducing you to some very interesting guests. I'm one of your hosts in studio today, Maddie Evans. We've got Dan Fuda on standby to give us a look at that local weather forecast. And I know that precipitation is in the forecast, but I'm really hoping for the sake of the sidewalk chalk that I did yesterday that it holds off just a little bit longer, but we can always use that moisture coming in our way. We are going to talk to some great people. Like I said, we've got Drinking Vessels coming in to talk about their event this weekend. Now, if you've not heard of their event this weekend, well, stay tuned because it's really fun. And then there's a really great event happening with the Vail Valley Partnership on how you can help retain employees. And I know it's really hard right now, and especially as we've kind of been seeing this weird pattern over the course of the last couple of years. Well, we've got expert Holly Johnson coming in to give us some more information. And then, of course, we've got Carrie Hogan from Nap Harvest who's going to come in and talk all about how you can maybe increase your garden, make your garden better, help the bees a little bit more, soothe your allergies naturally. She's always just a plethora of information that we know and we love here. Now we're going to take it over to Dan, who's going to give us a look at that local weather forecast and see what kind of precipitation we're expecting to come our way.
Thanks, Maddie. Well, as you were talking about, we will be probably seeing some of that precipitation this evening as we're waking up 57 at the 8 o'clock hour, looking at a high of 73 today. Later in the afternoon, we might be seeing some scattered thunderstorms, 50% chance. We'll see that wind out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, hour by hour, like I said, waking up in the 8 o'clock hour, 57 degrees, moving up to 68 by lunchtime, 68 at 4 o'clock as we see those scattered thunderstorms moving in, and 64 in the 8 o'clock hour this evening. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor down in Denver, they're looking at those higher temperatures, 90 degrees today. Out in Vail, 73, 50% chance of scattered showers, scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon, as I was saying, 76 in Avon and 79 out in Eagle. Now, the overnight, we're looking at a low of 44 and a 40% chance of rain. That sun's going to be setting at 8:38. We're starting to lose a little bit of sunlight as each day goes on now that we're past that summer solstice. Again, those winds out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, that 5-day forecast looks good if you're wanting that precipitation, as we always are. 75 tomorrow. 75 on Saturday with that precipitation possibly coming in. And then as we continue to move on, we still see those possibilities of thunderstorms Sunday and Monday. Getting into Tuesday, we're going to see mostly sunny, high of 77. This weather report was brought to you by Lamina Jewelers. Our friends over at Lamina have some great jewelry and stones and fossils. Get out there and check them out. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend. We'll be back right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to TV8Vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at TV8Vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. It's that time of the morning where we're going to tell you all of the great things taking place in our community. And Dan, summer season has popped off, and we've got a lot lined up.
It comes fast, it comes furious, and there's so much going on.
You know, the only thing that I don't like about it is we're already almost into July, so it comes fast, but it goes fast.
It does, it does. 4th of July comes so quick, and that's, you know, as I was saying in the weather, we're past the summer solstice, we're losing light every day. It's next thing you know, we're going to be putting on the skis.
I know, how sad. I just feel like it's starting to finally actually get warm enough and stay warm enough where we can be in our dresses and not be cold. Yesterday, or the first day of summer, I was running around with a giant flannel on because I was still chilly.
Well, we are in the mountains, and we know that we always got to take hat and gloves, doesn't matter what month of the year it is. So hopefully we have a nice, hot, warm summer for the rest of the time, see how it works out. But yeah, it's going fast, so get out there and enjoy what we got going on.
Well, and so speaking of what we got going on, there are so many things that we see come back to the Valley every year. What is your favorite summertime event?
Well, the mountain games are always exciting. The hot summer nights that we're talking about, definitely fun. I did get out on the river yesterday with my stand-up paddleboard. That's one of the things I enjoy the most, is being out on the river.
See, these are some good options. But there are so many other things to be doing, and there are so many little activities that people might not know about that they can get out there and enjoy. Like, did you know that there's free yoga up in Beaver Creek that you can go do from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.?
I did not know this.
So it doesn't happen every morning. You have to look at their schedule. It happens every couple of mornings a week, though. And you get to go do yoga in the mountains, which, I mean, there's no better way to feel at peace than being surrounded by the incredible beauty that we have right here in our backyard.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great thing. Always, every day, you're learning more things. We have so many things going on in the valley. That's just one more addition right there. That's awesome.
Yeah, the free yoga up in Beaver Creek is something that you don't want to miss out on, especially if you have the time to do it. And you can mark your calendars because it does happen weekly with some other great activities. So Beaver Creek has launched their entire summer schedule, meaning that there's something for everyone in the family to get up there and enjoy. On Saturdays, they do silent discos.
You know, I'm showing my age, but I have not participated in any of the silent disco, silent concerts, but it is fun to watch. People dancing, there's no music, but everybody's getting down. They've all got the headphones on. It's awesome.
It makes it really entertaining for sure to get out there and enjoy and watch. And so you can see kind of the Beaver Creek lineup right now. One of the other things that you can enjoy in Beaver Creek is the summer gondola rides. You do have to pay for a lift ticket to get up there, but the summer gondola rides are so incredible only because it's so breathtaking to see where we get to ski all winter long, just fully green, fully covered in grass in the summer. Yeah,
the picturesque views up on the mountains. I mean, being in that gondola, just the 360-degree views, you can't beat it. You definitely got to get up there. If you're just visiting, it's one of the things you've got to do to be able to see this valley in all of its glory.
All of its glory. There are just so many great things for you to enjoy, and especially up in Beaver Creek. So if you want to participate in a silent disco where you put the headphones on, You pick what kind of music you want to boogie down to, and you want to boogie down and dance like nobody is watching, because you literally have to dance like nobody is watching, then Saturdays in Beaver Creek is the place to go.
I'm going to be up there. I'm doing it. I'm putting the headphones on. I'm dancing. I'm getting
I
down.
would actually pay money to see that, so that means I'm going to be there too. Looks like everyone at TV8 is going to Beaver Creek on Saturday for the silent disco.
It'll be a very good time.
And then on Sunday, if you're looking for something to do with the family, you can head up to Beaver Creek and you can enjoy the Fossil Posse, and you can learn all about the dinosaur friends that we used to have here.
Fossil Posse, I like that. I was never a big dinosaur guy, but come out here and see down in Dinosaur Ridge, a little on the Front Range, but they've got the footprints out there. Fascinating.
It is fascinating, and it's really cool because a local paleontologist is who does all of it and kind of curates Fossil Posse, and he's actually just about to launch a dinosaur museum here, which is really cool because we've never had something like that before. And he's got incredible pieces and like almost full dinosaurs and their bones, and they are not small creatures.
Well, I mean, we got Jurassic Park out right now in the theaters, and to have something like that come into the Valley, being able to check it out, I know it's a very popular trend, and always has been, and bringing that to the Valley, it'll be neat to see.
If you're also up in Beaver Creek, this is the lineup of activities that you can enjoy, and especially Helmut Fricker. If you guys don't know who Helmut Fricker is, you need to get up there and meet him, because he is wonderful as a human being, and his music is so authentic, and it's just so fun because he enjoys what he does so much. But if you're getting up there, something else that you should mark on your calendars is you should check out the Vail Performing Arts Center. Now, this is a really great place to go and see live music, live performances of any and all kind, whether you want to see a comedy show, whether you just want to giggle your heart out up there in that very intimate venue, whether you want to see a magician, whether you want to see a play, or whether you want to see an absolutely incredible musician. That's the place to go. With just over 535 seats, there's not a bad seat in that house.
Not at all, not at all. It's such an intimate, wonderful venue. I've seen multiple shows there. Looking forward to seeing some more this summer.
And live music is just starting to go off here in our community. Now, if we make our way over to Vail, we've got the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater, and man,
It's
you
hot.
ready?
The amp is going. It's on a roll.
The amp is going, and we've got some classics that come back every summer. So not only did Hot Summer Nights kick off earlier this week and is going to continue through the rest of the summer, which Hot Summer Nights is such a fun concert series. It's a free concert every Tuesday that you can get out there and enjoy. And this Tuesday, I've heard wonderful things. I've never seen them in person. It's a very fun reggae band. So kind of just some mellow, like peace, love, and light music that really I think the entire community could benefit from.
Well, talk about dancing. You're definitely going to be seeing some dancing on Tuesday night, that's for sure.
Not only is Hot Summer Nights kicking off over at the Ford Amphitheater, but then we've got things like Bravo Vail coming back. And Bravo Vail is one of those experiences that everyone should just get out there and enjoy, especially because it brings that kind of element of classical music to our community that we don't really get to see very often. We see it up at the Vail Performing Arts Center, and we see it here and there, but Bravo Vail just really brings it to life in a way that's really fun, and you can kind of take the whole family because it's outside, you know, and there's the playground next to it, and there's just a lot of great options.
Really, really cool. I know every year the Dallas Symphony Orchestra comes out for the 4th of July. I saw them a couple of years ago. They did the whole score from John Williams, the Star Wars composer. Very, very cool. Definitely got it. Bravo Vail's got it going on as well.
So the Ford Amphitheater has so many great things going on, and for more information on exactly what's taking place at the Ford Amphitheater, you can always go to their website, but you can also always go to discovervail.com because it's going to have the full lineup of events. They've got some big name artists coming this summer as well. We just had Humphrey McGee here, which a lot of people loved to see him. We've got Amos Lee coming. We've got so many great shows taking place in our community. And so this is discovervail.com. You can see that we've got our Sunday farmers markets taking place. We've got the Vail lacrosse tournament still happening. Today is the last day for a short break, and then it's going to kick right back off. We've got, oh man, Vail comedy coming our way. We've just got a lot of things, and so it's really important that you mark your calendars. And then 4th of July, we talked about it a little bit. 3rd of July in the town of Avon is always really fun.
Very much.
It's a great place to be. It's a great place to enjoy. But 4th of July in Vail with the parade and everything that happens over there is a lot of fun, and that used to be a staple in my childhood. I would be there every 4th of July. I always had a seat right there on Bridge Street watching the parade as it came down, and so it's really fun to just mark your calendars and get out there and enjoy all of these great events.
Very cool. Yeah, 4th of July is such a great time. It's like the peak of the summer. So getting out, seeing the fireworks, seeing the parades, always wonderful, wonderful things going on here in the Valley.
There's always so much taking place. Also, Vail Symposium just launched their summer schedule, and they've got some really cool things coming up. Their programming is always incredible, and it's a great way for you to kind of dive deeper into those parts of your mind that you don't really interact with very much. Whether you want to learn about geopolitics, whether you want to learn about life after death, whether you want to learn about how you can make the connection to art the same way you can in meditation, they've got something for everyone. And so it's a really great way to just kind of tap into that part of your brain. So make sure that you check out the Vail Symposium website as well. And we're showing you the lineup of events coming up. And like I said, there's a bunch of them. So make sure that you check that out, only because they've got some very interesting things to cover.
It's something that it comes in every year, and it grows and gets better every year. I'm excited that we continue to have events like the symposium every year. Every year. All right. Well, speaking of getting up to Beaver Creek and enjoying all of the things that they have, did you know that they have an app in Beaver Creek that can get you from point A to point B, or help you kind of organize your trip? Well, we've got it covered here at the TV8 Visitors Bureau, so let's take a look. Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
As we were just talking about so much great programming that we have happening in and around our valley, we've got another really important piece of programming coming up through the Vail Valley Partnership with Growth Solutions Coaching, and we've got Holly Johnson here, who's the mastermind behind it, and she's going to give us some great information about what this program has to do. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning, Maddie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us this morning. Now, you do a lot of things. You're a very busy human. We'll start there. You've got 2 books. You're like a total marathoner, and you help businesses grow. And now you're working on helping businesses retain their employees.
Yes. So this whole COVID world that we're living in has, caused all of us, a lot of challenges. But with all those challenges, I think there's opportunities. And, we are in what I've called a labor pandemic right now. And a lot of businesses are really struggling to find staff and, most importantly, keep them when they come in the front door. And so through some strategies that I developed in my second book, Break Through Your Net Profit Barrier, about the importance of market dominating positioning and looking at hiring people, employees as, the problems that they have that they don't want and the solutions they want that they don't have. And a lot of employers, or what I'm hearing, is they're lazy, they don't want to work. And actually, they do want to work, but they want to be part of something bigger than an hourly wage.
They definitely want to feel that value and really that sense of community. I mean, you spend so much time at work in your young adult life and continuing into your older adult life that you want it to feel like a safe place to be. And that's what's really hard too. I feel like that kind of jobs are like, we just need bodies in the door right now for this wage.
Right. Well, the problem is that they're treating them like bodies, and so people are going to go chase the money. And but when you look at the statistics, and I'll be talking about this at the Vail Valley Partnership session on Tuesday, is in terms of retention, salary is sometimes not even in the top 5. I mean, you have to pay a competitive wage, but even more importantly, in terms of retention, is feeling valued and appreciated. And if business owners were bringing their teams together to say, what do you like about working here? What can we do better? And build your hiring practices around your company vision. And I'll be asking business owners, how many of you have a company vision? And large companies do. And if I walk through your business, to what degree would I get the same answer?
Which I think is really important. And so as you've kind of been doing this, and especially here in our community, what have you found is really the issue that we have with keeping employees and maintaining employees here?
They're not hiring and firing to their company vision. And they're hiring on a fear basis. And when you do that, guess what? Fear manifests itself. I'm kind of a law of attraction person. Mm-hmm. My first book was How to Make Feeling Good Your Priority. And, energy flows where energy goes. And when you're so afraid of bringing people in, and then you get somebody who does a 50% job and you're cleaning homes for guests, and you're just like, I just need people to clean. But what's the back end of all of that? And so a lot of what businesses need to do, and what the research shows, because there are companies who hire and fire by company vision, and they have much higher retention rates. It's not that they're not challenged by, you know, the labor shortage, but when they get them, they stay there longer. And if they do leave, a lot of times they're coming back, because if they're leaving for the money, sometimes they find that extra $5 an hour or that $10,000 signing bonus just wasn't worth it.
Right, which I think is something that we're really struggling with here, because so many companies are in such a state of panic to maintain that employee level. And a lot of the restaurants here, like you walk down Bridge Street in Vail and you see hiring signs everywhere. People just need people right now.
Right. Well, and that's the thing, is they're putting out this hiring sign. Well, get in line, you know, with everybody else. And yet when you look at, you know, hiring ads that hire based upon company vision and bring in those things of appreciation and feeling valued. And, you know, a lot of small businesses, the pushback I get is, I can't afford that. But on Tuesday, I will demonstrate how much it's costing them for that turnover. So it's about, you know, if you shut your eyes and look at where you want your business in 1 to 3 years, okay, so how do I get there? And, you know, those are some of the steps that I work with my clients, is, you know, we have to set the vision first and then build it from the ground up.
And so that's something that really intrigues me, because you have such a high turnaround rate, and your time frame of helping businesses grow pretty exponentially is fantastic, and you have the evidence that you can do so. And so if people are interested in getting in contact with you, maybe not only to hear about this program, get some more information, maybe just meet you, because you're incredible and there's nothing you can't do, what's the best way for them to do so?
Well, my email is holly@growthsolutionscoaching.com. You can find me through that website, or they can call me at 941-350-9615.
And then, of course, if people are interested in attending this event that you have coming up on Tuesday, where can they find some more information? We've got the graphic up on the screen right now, kind of giving you a brief overview, but where can people register to do so as well?
So it's through the Vail Valley Partnership, and it's their Inside Edge Speaker Series, and it's being held at the Colorado Mountain College from 3 to 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon.
Which is a great time for people to get out there and enjoy, and it's free for members, $10 for the general public, and people can just come and pick your brain and learn all of this knowledge that you've gained throughout so many years.
Yeah, and I'm really designing it to be an interactive session. I care more about understanding what the challenges are for businesses, because that's the premise and the foundation for my third book, because I can sit there and anticipate what their challenges are, and I'm hearing some repetitive things going on, but also to help provide some solutions and ideas. You know, if they all walk away with one new idea, then I've helped move their business forward in some kind of positive way.
Holly, thank you so much for taking the time out of your morning to come and sit down and chat with us and give us all of this great information and help some of the local businesses here in our community.
Yeah, well, you know what? That's the thing about being an author, is that sometimes your desire to help precedes money, although I'll take the money too, for sure.
Well, we appreciate it, and thank you so much for coming in and chatting with us this morning.
My pleasure, Maddie. Thank you.
Make sure that you check out Holly's books, or you check out what she does here in our community, only because it's absolutely incredible. If you feel like your business might be struggling with some of these issues, well, she's got some great solutions. So make sure you check out her website, or you attend the event on Tuesday. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got some more very wonderful people to introduce you to.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TV8 Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Good morning, Vail.
Look at that beautiful, picturesque view of Lion's Head. Sunny day, start to our day, as you can see, 57 this morning. As we get started out, we're going to see a high of 73 as we continue out throughout the day. As the day goes on, we might see some scattered thunderstorms, 50% chance of rain that wind 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the east-northeast. This afternoon, we're going to take a look at the hour by hour. As you can see, like I said, starting off at 57 this morning. By the time we get to lunch, we're going to make it up to about 68. 4 o'clock, 68 as well, as those scattered showers start to move in, tapering off into the mid-60s by the time we're all getting ready to have a little post-dinner dessert. The I-70 corridor, we've got 90 degrees down in Denver. They've got a little scorcher going on. We've got those scattered showers perhaps moving in. 73 out in Vail, 76 here in Avon, and 79 over in Eagle. Now, as we look tonight, it's going to get down to about 44. A little chilly, but still nice to have those windows open as you're sleeping. 40% chance of rain. That sun's going to set at 8:38. Still those long days, but we are losing a little bit of light now that we're past that summer solstice. This 5-day forecast, as you can see, tomorrow we're going to have 75 with those chances of, sun and clouds all day long. The rain's not moving in really until the weekend. Well, a little bit more till Sunday. But we've got those mid to low 70s for the rest of the week into the early part of next week. 71 on Sunday, 73 on Monday, 77 on Tuesday as that precipitation seems to move out, and we've got mostly sunny, mid to high 40s throughout the evening. This weather report was brought to you by the Beaver Creek Resort Company's 4th of July celebration. Get up there and enjoy the 4th of July celebration with the Beaver Creek Resort Company. We will be right back right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
As we've been talking about so many great events that you can participate in our community right now, there's one taking place this Saturday that you do not want to miss out on. And I've got the incredible artists behind all of the fun. So we've got Ben next to me, then we've got Gina and Rob, and Drinking Vessels is really bringing to life an artist collection that you do not want to miss out on. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us again.
Thanks for coming in, taking the time to chat with me this morning. I know it's a little bit bright and early.
Just a bit for us, yeah. Yeah.
So you guys all have different mugs right now in your hands, some very cool pieces. And did each one of you create the pieces in your hand?
Yep.
Yeah, so Rob and Gina are both artists on the lineup for the show this weekend, and they've traveled out here from the Midwest and from Texas to be a part of the show. And this is the mug that Gina made for the show, and another one that Rob made that I had in the studio. And then this is a collaboration I made with our friend Dylan from Colorado Springs, who will also be coming up along with a bunch of other artists this weekend for the show.
All right, so Rob, I'm going to start with you just because you're the furthest away really quickly, and we're going to talk a little bit about your mug. And so to make something like that, how much time does it take to get all that different coloration and pattern in there?
It takes a few hours. This is one that's like more readily available, so this is maybe more like a 3 or 4 hour project as opposed to like the projects for the show that are more like 10 or 12 or 2 days.
Or multiple days.
Yeah,
sometimes.
just like spending your entire life working on one project. But these are more of like a get a couple done in a day kind of thing.
I think that mugs are quite possibly my favorite household wear, just because I feel like you can tell so much about someone's personality by them, and also that's the first thing that you're like grasping onto in the morning, you know? And so I love a good mug. And so Gina, tell me a little bit about yours.
Well, I focus on making like fruits and vegetable style pieces, and so this is just a banana strawberry mug, kind of on the smaller side because I'm a tea drinker, and this probably took me about 3 hours. Nothing too intense, but just a fun little sweet sipper that I enjoy.
It's very cute. And then, of course, you've got the very complex one, as you've got your built-in straw.
Yeah, another sippy cup like last time. This is a new design from our friend in Colorado Springs, Dylan. He goes by Avant-Garde Art. And these cups are becoming really popular with the built-in function in the walls that you can drink through.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll show you how this one works.
I can only imagine that making something like this is such an intricate process, as you have to kind of make the channels and the funnels for the liquid to come through.
Yeah, so this is a multi-day project with multiple people being involved in producing it. Over the last couple of days, Gina and I built a cup together that took us about 2 days. Rob and I are finishing one today that we both started, a couple of weeks ago and have both put a couple of hours into already. And then today we'll finish the assembly, kind of down to the last minute, but getting it in time for the show.
And that's really cool that you guys have traveled from out of town. Is this something that you've had on your calendars for quite some time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
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 Yeah, we've been coming out for all of the shows since the beginning. Like 5 years ago, we all met up at the first show. It was my first time meeting these two, and I've been around ever since.
Which, that's really cool. It gives you guys all a sense of community, and you kind of have this fun thing that you all have in common. But these are such unique pieces of art, and that's the part that people really, people are like, wow, a mug, but these are not just mugs. These are literal works of art that have taken time and love to create.
Yeah, all these pieces are extremely one of a kind. And after that first show 5 years ago, Rob ended up moving out here and lived in the Valley for 2 to 3 years working in the studio. Gina's been probably 4 or 5 times over the last couple of years.
This is my first summer show.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Welcome.
I've only been here in the winter, so it's been it's totally different.
Get ready to fall in love.
Yeah,
If you
I already have.
I've
been here a week, and I'm like, okay, I think I need to figure out how to be here more often in the summer.
Right. It's absolutely incredible. And we were just showing your website up there, and you have some very interesting pieces that people can get their hands on. And that's the coolest part, is you can't get these anywhere.
Correct. So Rob and Gina are 2 of the, let's say, maybe 50 artists that I carry on the website. And these are 2 artists who are consistently producing for me, whether it's weekly or monthly. I always have their work in stock.
Some of the other stuff on the website is kind of more of like a spur of the moment, or it just kind of happens to happen. But it's really great to have these guys back out here for the summer show and for all of us to be able to collaborate and work together.
Which is really cool. These collaboration pieces don't get to happen very often. And so getting to come to the show on Saturday is really important, especially if you at home are interested in having one of these incredible mugs, because you can use them for everything. I'm lucky enough to have one at home, and I drink my tea out of it as well. It's like the perfect tea mug, only because the bottom of it you can kind of see through, so then you can see exactly how long your tea has been steeping, because my time math skills are just out the window.
Yeah, it's really a special experience to drink out of these handmade cups, and we also, on the maker side of things, we really feel privileged to be able to do this and to contribute this into the world.
And so if people are interested in coming to the show, how can they do so?
So tickets are currently available at drinkingvessels.com. We have some GA tickets for $25, which would be a 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. experience of live glass blowing, probably some live painting. We have aerial performers that will be in the parking lot. So it's a whole experiential day. And then if you're looking to make a purchase and kind of be ahead of the line, we have VIP tickets available also on the website. Those are $100, and there are only a few left. But we'll go through each VIP making their selection from the mugs made for the show before we offer everything to the public.
Which is really cool, and it's cool that people get that opportunity, especially to get in there and get their hands on the good stuff. Because I've seen some of the work, I follow you guys on social media, I know what's coming. So if people are interested in directly following you guys as artists, Rob, can you give us your social media handle?
My Instagram is logglass, like log, L-O-G.
Perfect. And then Gina, can you give us yours?
Yeah, I'm Glass by Boots, like boots on your shoes. Boots are made for walking.
I love it. I love it. And then, of course, just the classic Drinking Vessels, because then people can find them, their work, and then really see what you're up to as well.
Yeah, I try to make my page a resource for finding all these other artists, discovering new work, and producing events like the one this weekend.
Which is going to be really fun. If you've not participated in any of his events, they're great, but the key to these events is they're 21 and older.
These are a 21 and over ticketed events, so we hope that everybody who shows up will make sure they bought a ticket in advance, or worst case scenario, bring cash or payment to buy a ticket at the door.
At the door, and right now we're doing something very special.
Yeah, we're going to give away 2 free tickets. I don't exactly know how this call-in thing works, but let's try it. Let's do it.
All right, I got that part. So if you're interested in going to the event this weekend, all you have to do is dial the number that we're going to put up on the screen right now. First caller is going to get 2 free tickets to the event. Make sure that you're 21 and older, but we'll get your name and we'll give it to the fabulous people running the event, and then they'll get you into the show. So you just have to dial 970-628-9881, and that's all to win 2 tickets to the event. And we'll give all the information to Ben, who will take care of you, and then you can go, you can enjoy the event, you can see exactly what it's about, and really just learn more about some of the local artists we have here.
Yeah, and we're located in the Jerry Sidley Plumbing Building in Minturn, kind of at the backside of town. But we have plenty of outdoor space for anybody who's wanting to have a little bit more space around, and then the glass blowing will be inside along with the presentation of the work.
I just got to experience the glass blowing in person, and it is mesmerizing. It is so cool, and the time and the science behind it with the temperatures and everything is incredible.
Yeah, and both my friends Gina and Rob have been blowing glass for 10, 15 years, and we've all kind of been cultivating, this scene that we're all a part of, which now we get to share with people through events like this one.
Thank you guys all for coming in, taking the time out of your very early morning to chat with me this morning. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is probably the earliest I've ever seen Rob or Gina, in our years of being friends. So I guess you brought the best out of us.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys so much coming in to take the time to chat with me. Make sure that you go to the Drinking Vessels website, you get your tickets while you still can, and you attend the event on Saturday, only because what a cool part of our community that not many people know or get to experience, and you could be one of them. So buy your tickets right now. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to Carrie Hogan from Nap Harvest, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at TV8Visitors.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TV8 is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming, like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TV8 segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, everyone. Now we have on the couch such a wonderful, familiar face, Carrie Hogan from Nap Harvest.
Good morning.
And you wanted to talk about pollinators. Is that what you said?
Yes, it's National Pollinator Week this week. So all week around the United States, there's all sorts of celebrations, seminars, educational things to teach you and everybody about how important the pollinators are, what they do, and how they support us, and we need to support them. Without them, we will go too. So where they go, we will go. So we need to watch that extinction thing. So what we're doing is an event today at Nap Harvest, which is our retail store in Eagle Ranch, right there on Sylvan Lake Road, right next to the Color Coffee. It'll be from 3 to 5. We'll have some tents set out outside. We're going to do a honey tasting, which will be fun. We're going to taste 3 different honeys from our own valley, and the differences that you'll taste between all the different flowers and fauna that they are feeding on. Like, for instance, eagle and gypsum, there's a lot of rabbit brush down there. So it's a little thicker, it's a little richer, but then there's this delicate, beautiful from Lake Creek. So it's, I'm a wine sommelier, but I am definitely seeing the absolute similarities between honey tasting and wine tasting. It's
incredible.
About terroir, the climate, the drought, what they're feeding on, all of this. So it's really going to be interesting. And we'll have both our beekeepers down there. One's Carmen, our master beekeeper, and she's amazing. She also makes products from the hive. So really interesting. You have any bee questions, these are the people to talk to. We also are going to have a gorgeous big art display from Slovenia. This is a famous artist, Anže Galas, and excuse me if I pronounce that wrong, I'm not very good at Slovenian. But it is all about, it's this meadow series, and it's all about the bees and supporting the bees in beautiful art. So that'll be on display as well as for sale. And those proceeds will go to buying more land for the bees in Slovenia. Slovenia is the country of the world that's the greenest. It is, to be Slovenian is to be a beekeeper, is their slogan.
Really?
1 out of 200 people are beekeepers. Our hope, we learned a lot from Slovenia. That's where Carmen, our master beekeeper, learned. And we're kind of our sister country, so we try to help support them. We're always in communication with them. And those hives that we use, we manage 29 hives up and down the valley, Nap's Nectar does. But most of those are Slovenian. So we have really learned a lot from Slovenia.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so much going on.
You always have that the information. I learned so much when you come in, and the effort that's being put in to make sure that the pollination is so important to our livelihood and all of our food supply and everything else. And I know so many people just don't actually realize it. And
I agree. I think it's mostly education. And we at Knapp Ranch, Knapp Harvest, Knapp Garden Center, we are trying so hard to get the word out so that, you know, people understand. I don't think people really mean to poison their environment. They don't mean to poison their bees and their kids, but they're doing it. So, you know, it really is education. So, you know, there's some big changes that have come up. There's some court cases that have won that we'll see. You'd like to get Roundup off the shelves. That's a known carcinogen. But also I wanted to mention some of the wonderful benefits of apitherapy, which is the medicine from the hive. So, you know, using beeswax, propolis, royal jelly. It's amazing what little bees will do. So yesterday up in Lake Creek, we had People Magazine up there interviewing Ryan Sutter, who is, you know, our local celebrity fireman, but he has Lyme disease. And so he's been doing bee venom therapy. So he gets stung on his shoulders. Our master beekeeper, she can pick up a bee, stings, the stinger does not stay in, the bee lives, and he gets the benefit of the venom therapy. So a lot going on. So I think it's very interesting that the world's starting to pay attention. Of course, most of Europe has been using apitherapy for centuries. We have to catch up on that and, you know, get our FDA to realize how important they are to really making a difference. So lots to learn at this little event. You know, we just have so much packed into that little space.
well, so much to learn from the bees. I mean, you talk about Roundup, you know, an unnatural, you know, weed killer that is unnecessary, and then you talk about bees. They bring so much. It's nature's way of offering so much to us, and we could learn from the bees.
You are so right. They are industrious little things. I mean, we really could learn from how they cooperate together, how they work together. Really is fun. And also, I might mention too, we'll have some coupons from Knapp Garden Center for pollinator plants. So after the event, you can pop over there or the next day to get some pollinator plants, which mostly are perennials. So perennials mean they'll come back year after year. Yep. So it's really great, and a lot of drought tolerant, which is important.
Well,
we've got a lot of
what we're dealing with now. Yes.
Well, Colorado River is the most endangered river in the United States.
It's
and
very
we're
low
sucking
right
it
now.
down pretty bad. So we've got to think a little bit differently, outside the box. Green lawns.
Yep.
Overwatering, poisoning those dandelions, all of that stuff. So
try to stay natural. You know, there's
we're in a
so many ways
gorgeous
to do
environment.
it. Yes.
You know, it's already gorgeous. So we don't need to really change too much of it. We need to take care of it.
Yeah, just embrace it, enjoy it.
Oh.
Let nature show you its way.
Absolutely what we think too.
Well, Carrie, it was so great having you here. As always, it's great to see your smiling face again. Thanks for
you.
coming out and letting us know about those bees. And we'll make sure that we take care of our environment just a little bit better.
Let's please try. And come see us today, 3 to 5 at Knapp Harvest in Sylvan Lake.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Carrie. And we will be right back right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Whew, man, what a busy show.
Oh, it goes so fast.
It goes so fast, and especially on a morning where we've just are like cranking things out and cranking people through. I feel like I just learned so much information.
Yeah, so much information coming out about the bees. We got great mugs, all kinds of stuff going on in town. It's awesome.
The busyness of the Vail Valley is just in full force right now. Whether you want to see some live music, whether you want to go participate in a silent disco, or really, if you're 21 and older, you should make your way to the very fun Drinking Vessels event, only because this is something so unique to our community, and not everyone gets to participate in something as special as that.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's great to have those artists on the couch, seeing their artwork, seeing how they get to enjoy some beverages. It's very great to have something like that in the Valley.
It is very great to have something like that in the Valley. We want to thank all of you for tuning in to this episode of Good Morning Vail. We'll be live again tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. We're going to be doing some fun things tomorrow, so make sure that you tune in, but be prepared for that precipitation coming our way throughout the course of today. Get out there, enjoy your Thursday, everyone. Make sure you make your way down for Pollinator Week down in Eagle, but get out there and have a great day.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain